It is the most asked question following Christmas, and how you answer it reveals more about yourself than you may think. So, what did you get for Christmas? As long as there has been Christmas, there have been gifts given in celebration of its arrival. The very first Christmas was celebrated with presents. The wise men came with their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and offered them to the young Christ child in honor of his birth. Most people have wonderful memories of their childhood Christmases and how they anticipated the arrival of Santa Claus with his gifts for all the good boys and girls. The same is true of most adults. While they may not be waiting for the arrival of St. Nick, they are looking forward to what is underneath the tree marked with their name. It used to be that at Christmas people gave gifts to their king. Whenever the season approached, everyone would give something to those who had authority over them. That made Christmas not so joyful for the poor in the land who had little or nothing to give to the person who was defending them from the invading nations. Needless to say, their homes did not get military protection when it was needed. That changed in the 10th century thanks to a Bohemian duke now remembered as Good King Wenceslas. Instead of insisting on gifts from his people, Wenceslas adopted the lesson of the wise men and gave gifts to his people. On the day after Christmas, December 26th, also known as St. Stephen's Day, the good ruler wandered throughout his kingdom and provided for the poor of his land. Often he did this secretly or in disguise, so that the joy would be in the giving and not in the recognition of him as the giver. This selfless benevolence to others inspired nearby kings to do the same, and soon giving gifts became a tradition. In 1853, an Anglican priest named John Mason Neale set the story of the Bohemian Duke to a tune from the 13th century and provided for us the Christmas carol, Good King Wenceslas. Today, the song reminds us of the nature of Christmas giving. Helen Keller once observed that the unselfish effort to bring cheer to others will be the beginning of a happier life for ourselves. While giving gifts to our friends and loved ones is something that should be encouraged, we should also take time to provide for the poor of our land, give toys for children who otherwise may be without. As a family, help those in need by making sure they have something warm to wear and food to eat. Look for ways you can give to others and become creative in helping those who may need it the most. The best gift you can get is the joy you receive when you have given so others can enjoy. The courageous British Prime Minister Winston Churchill reminds us, "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give."